Think of binge eating like a cycle, much like smoking cigarettes, because it starts with a craving and the thought that a little bit's not gonna hurt. So you give in, thinking of it as a treat that's gonna make you feel better. And for a moment, it does. But then come the negative thoughts, the guilt of knowing you've done something that goes against your goals. And this feeling drags you down, making you feel even worse than before. So you figure, well, why not just go all in with it at this point? Fuck it. Let's just have a whole cheat day, right? And this is exactly what happened to me. So a couple years ago, I hired a coach because while I do have a lot of fitness experience and nutrition knowledge, I wanted another perspective, someone who had coached people for bodybuilding shows, things of that nature. And I wanted to get super lean. I was depriving myself of food, no treats, no cheat meals, just a strict eating. But after a while, what happened is I started building up cravings. I thought I could handle it, but then I gave in. And it wasn't just a little treat, it would literally turn into a binge where, let's say I was eating like maybe, I'm go to the gas station and literally get like 3 protein bars, Reese's Big Cups, and whatever else I was craving. Maybe like a Butterfinger or something, I don't know, but it was bad. After a while, you start building up these really intense cravings and then, one treat leads to another. And before I knew it, I was eating way more than I needed. I was feeling guilty and thinking, screw it, I'll just start again tomorrow. But that's the trap. But what if I told you that there's a method more effective than any program and it's entirely free? It's called mindfulness. So dude, mindfulness is the meta skill that allows you to take a step back and observe those cravings instead of reacting to them. It's like building a pause button in your brain. When you feel that urge to reach for food or that snack, or when you feel the urge to binge on junk food, mindfulness helps you recognize that it's just a fleeting feeling. It's not you. It's just something that passes through. Cravings are temporary, but when you give in to them, it feels permanent. I know. You feel like you're stuck in this cycle forever. But what mindfulness teaches you is that you don't have to act on every impulse. You don't have to silence those cravings with food. You can literally just let them be, acknowledge them, and then let them go. Now, I get it, bro. When you're in the moment, that craving can feel so overwhelming. Like it's literally consuming you. You're thinking, I need to act on this now. But here's a trick that's worked for me. What you're gonna do is you're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. When the urge to binge hits, don't immediately go to the fridge or go to your pantry. Just sit with the feeling and breathe. You're gonna focus on what's happening in your body. Are you physically hungry, or is it just your mind that you're looking to comfort? More often than not, you're gonna realize it's emotional hunger, stress, boredom, maybe even frustration. And in those 10 minutes, something very powerful happens. The craving that you have starts to lose its grip. It fades. You'll find you've just dodged a binge without even realizing it, simply by giving yourself a little space. And that's what mindfulness does. It creates that space between you and your impulses, giving you the power to choose your actions instead of letting your cravings choose for you. But let me be clear, bro. It's not about perfection. You're going to slip up sometimes. That's part of being human. You cannot beat yourself up about it. And you can't also just go scrap the whole day. Like if you screw up, you can't just go throw the whole day away. That's like if you're riding a horse, right? And then you fall off and then you cut the horse's legs before you even get a chance to get back on. So just remember, the goal isn't to be perfect, because you're never gonna be, okay? I'm not, but the goal is to get better over time. Every time you practice mindfulness, every time you pause and observe instead of react, you're breaking the cycle little by little. And one more thing, it's not just about the cravings themselves. It's about what's driving them. And it's about getting to the root cause of understanding why you feel like you need to binge. Maybe you're stressed, or maybe you're bored, or maybe there's something else going on emotionally. Start paying attention to these patterns. It's very, very important. Are you using food to cope with emotions? If so, mindfulness can help you get to the root of the issue and deal with it in a healthier way. So what I want you to do is incorporate simple practices into your daily life, like eating slowly and really tasting your food. Be present with each bite instead of just mindlessly scrolling through your phone while you're eating, because these small moments of mindfulness add up and help you build a healthier relationship with food. But bro, remember, the process of breaking free from binge eating isn't about drastic measures. It's about awareness, patience, and small steps. One moment of mindfulness at a time. All right, guys, if you found this video helpful, I want you to just go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.